So we're up close and personal. So I'm just gonna show you how I slick my hair, my 4C hair, into a bun. So I'm just gonna wet it. This is just water. Sure that the part is where I want it to be, which is the middle part. After I get my part where I want, I'm just gonna put some hair jam. Take my leave-in cream. Okay, so what I like to do, because I have more thin edges, I just take a little part of the front like a bang and put that aside. Then I proceed to section off the back. It does not have to be neat. So then I will spritz it more with some water. Now keep in mind that I want to have a textured bun, as well as I'm growing out my undercut, so I'm trying to camouflage the back of my hair. Now I'm going to use Gorilla Snot gel. This gel does wonders for my hair and slicks it back, but you can use any gel of your choosing, but it's slightly messy. Now I'm going to use my detangle brush to detangle my hair just a bit and use a twisty to pull that section back into a ponytail. So I'm going to use some water to spritz the right section. I am then going to add some Gorilla Snot gel, and then I'm going to brush down that section. Now remember, I want a textured bun, so it's not going to be completely sleek. I want some of my kinks to show through. So I'm going to brush it down, and then I'm going to take a second ponytail holder. So I'm going to stretch the side section, pull it all the way to the back, and add the second ponytail holder to the ponytail in the back. So we're going to repeat the same steps for the left side. We're going to spritz it with water. We're going to use our Gorilla Snot gel for the top of the hair. So because I'm washing my hair tomorrow, this is the perfect time to do this slick bun, because I can always wash the gel out afterwards. So now I'm going to take a hard bristle brush to smooth down my hair. And then I'm also going to use the detangler brush to just detangle the ends of the hair. Detangling brush, which gets it to where it needs to be. And keep your hair stretched at all times is the best way. So while I'm stretching it, I'm pulling it. And then I'm going to carry it to the back. Move the twist. Make sure it's smooth out. If I need to do some more smoothing, I will. So I just carried it to the back. Hopefully you can see. And I'm making sure that it's smoothed all the way in before I twist it. Okay, so it's twist. So if you're like me, you have thinning edges, what you can do is strategically slick back the front area so that it covers your thin edges. So I'm just going to wet it. Usual detangle. Gorilla Snot glue. Make sure to stretch it and press it down. brush. And this is where you get strategic with the placement. You see how I'm placing it? Now, you don't have to put it in the bun. What I usually do is I'll pin it. Use a bobby pin or a hairpin. And then pin that section down, because I'll come back to it later, and just make sure that it's just laying flat. You'll see what I mean afterwards. So do it to the next one. Wet it. Detangle. Take the brush to mold it flat. And then take the bobby pin and do the same thing. Stretch it behind the ear. I'm just gonna hold it there for a bit, and I'm gonna check to see if I need to do anything else. Okay, it looks good. So I don't like how this edge is still showing. So I'm gonna just take a comb and mold it into place. This is how you can cover your edges if they're thinning. Mold it. You see what I'm doing? Molding it to cover the edges, right? Right? And then, so we're back. So what I'm gonna do is just tuck the hair under. So let me show you. Just gonna tuck it under. And then, most important, you have a tie head, head scarf, whatever you want to call it. A satin tie head or head scarf. I'm gonna place it on top of the hair. Make sure it's tied tight, that it's laying flat. So this is the third, this is second. Make sure it's tied tight. You want it tied tight so it can lay the hair flat. Now, sometimes people use a blow dryer. I do not. I try to avoid heat, so I'm gonna keep it on for 5 minutes and then come back. That it's been marinating for some time. So one thing, the Gorilla Snot Gel. So because my hair is now molded to my scalp, I can remove all of the ponytail holders and scoop up all the hair from the front to the back in one ponytail holder. And now, so I'm going to take the hanging hair or the ponytail hair and just twist it and tuck it in the ponytail holder to make a little bun. We can take the bobby pins out. Okay, so this is how it looks. Shoot the back. Your edges are sparse and you need to do baby hairs and you don't want it to be that sparse. What I use is Style Factor Hideaway. It is in the natural black and it's a pomade. Mine's just kind of dried out, but I'll use it and put it in the sparse areas to kind of fill it out. Gorilla Snot Gel. Lay down my baby hairs. Just look. Really strategically lay down my baby hair. If you have thinning edges and still want to put your 4C hair in a bun, pretty much what you're doing is you're going to use the top of your hair to camouflage the thinning edges strategically, and feel free along the way to use the brush to mold it. Use the comb to strategically mold it. There's no reason why, if you have thinning edges like me, why you cannot put your hair in a bun. So hopefully you find this video helpful. Please let me know if you have any other requests as far as hair or fashion or advice. So this is how my hair looks. Show you the back. Just put it in a bun. So if you like videos like this, please subscribe. I am Mrs. G from Mrs. G's Living. Peace. We are out. Bye.